Hi, my name is Jay, but to my Indian friends, I am known as Sasquatch. I am here to tell you how the bear got its short tail. Well, many moons ago, when the animals talked to each other, before the man came, and the human beings, an eagle that was pure white and a bear with a big fuzzy tail lived in a valley. And every day the sun would come up from one side of the mountain and it would go to the other side of the mountain. And every day when the sun would go down, the eagle would go up and fly up on its roost and sit there shaking, and the bear would curl up put its big furry tail over its nose and curl up into a fair ball. And every day they were very cold. So the eagle flew down to the bear and says, "You know what we ought to do? We could be warm all the time if we went and took the sun and brought it down into the valley." And the bear says, "How would we do that?" He says, "Well, when the sun sleeps at night, we will go up and get it and bring it into the valley." So the next day the sun come up and the same thing happened again. When the sun went down, the bear had to curl up with its tail over its nose, and it had to, the eagle had to sit in its nest and shake because they were cold. But then he flew down to the bear and he says, "Now is the time. Go up and get the eagle. Go up and get the sun." So the bear climbs up all the way up to the top of the mountain, wraps its tail around the sun, and takes off down the hill and down the mountain. And he's running, and all of a sudden the sun wakes up and it says, "Somebody's trying to kidnap me." And he got mad, and he got hot, and he kept getting hotter and hotter and hotter and hotter. And finally, the bear let out with a big yipe and let go of the sun, and the sun popped up back up to where it was, and the bear ended up going and sitting in the water to cool off its tail. While the eagle, he saw that. He flew up. The sun was sleeping again. Put it on its back between its wings, and started flying down the mountain. And he's flying faster and faster and faster. And the sun realized that somebody was trying to kidnap him again. So he got madder and madder and madder and madder. And he ended up going, and all of a sudden it was too hot. He released the sun and he dove into the water. And he says, well, the bear was so lazy sitting in that water. And what happened? So the bear comes out of the water and he just got a little tail like he's got nowadays. And this beautiful white eagle, this satin eagle, comes out of the water, and he stings, and he's all singed and all dark and black. And to this day, he's still around. They call him the turkey vulture or the buzzard. And that's the end of the story.